Good afternoon, guys, and happy Wednesday to all of your sunshiny faces. I have got my Meijer haul to share with you guys from today. They had everything, I think. I don't think there was anything we didn't end up getting or they were out of or anything like that. It looks like all my coupons, except for, unfortunately, I can't entirely tell, but I do think that the Stouffer's mac and cheese actually that I got, the coupon didn't come off on it, which I don't know why. That's really weird. I believe it's supposed to be $1 off 2 coupon, and I believe they were the right sizes and everything like that, but I don't know. I think it was $1 difference than what it should have been, or, you know, like I said, it should have been $1 less. I think that that was the only thing that didn't work out, especially, like I said, I don't know why. That's really weird, but because it was something that's kind of expensive, but I buy these kind of often anyway, and so I was like, oh, I can get a deal on them at Meijer. Like, I'll get them sometimes, pick them up at like Walmart or whatever, but and again too, like if Jewel has a sale or if Meijer has a sale, and they did, so I was like, okay, I'll pick them up. But you know, it's one of my more favorite things to eat, but the coupon didn't come off, which, like I said, was really weird. I do think that they might have still, no, I don't think they were on sale. I don't know, like I said, weird. Coupon didn't come off, but anyways, everything else looked like it worked and all the coupons came off. I did have a few items. They were like personalized coupons. I think I've told you guys, normally they run for like a whole month, and they'll be like, sometimes they'll be like one freebie kind of coupon, and then they'll have like smaller, like 25% off coupons, and like, you know, some of the smaller ones, but sometimes they're also on like cheaper items anyway, or sometimes they'll have a higher value coupon. Sometimes they'll also have higher value coupons on products that you haven't bought before, because they want you to try them out and based on your shopping habits. So like, again too, because I'm a vegetarian and don't eat meat, I've bought some meatless products from Meijer before, so sometimes on occasion they might have like a high value coupon on a new product that like they want people that buy that kind of stuff anyway to maybe try out. So again too, like those are the type of coupons that you'll see, and normally it's like 10 plus coupons or something like that, like for the month. And again too, sometimes they can pair up well with sales and things like that, but a couple of them were cheap items anyway, so, and the coupons made them like okay prices, so I went ahead and picked up a few of those things. I'll share that with you guys and point those out, that those were like separate coupons for those personalized ones. Everything else was what was going on for like the, you know, weekly sales, and most likely everybody probably had access to those coupons and would be available for them, so like you guys can kind of see what sort of things you can normally get at Meijer, you know, like on a weekly basis with the coupons and stuff like that. So overall it wasn't too bad. We were just under 50 bucks and we saved over 20, which again too though, at Meijer, because their prices are normally pretty cheap anyway for the things that they have. For example, like you compare Meijer to Jewel. Jewel's prices are so expensive because I think they're like again like a regular grocery chain, whereas Meijer is a superstore. Technically they'd fall in like the Walmart, Target kind of category, instead of like a Jewel, Osco, which is like a grocery store and drugstore. Their type of prices are normally a lot higher, along with like Tony's and Caputo's and stuff like that. So the retail price of the items are normally more expensive at like a traditional grocery store than they are at like a superstore like a Walmart, Target, Meijer. And again too, Meijer has a tons of other stuff. They have electronics, they have what you'd find at, again, Walmart or Target. So like their prices again too tend to be cheaper for like grocery stuff and things like that than the retail price of like Jewel. So when I'm really only saving $20 off of, you know, and spent 50 almost, it's like not as good as what I'd see like at Jewel for, again too, getting some of the same deals, but like Jewel's prices will be so much higher than what Meijer's prices are. So like I might save like $75 on these type items at Jewel, but and only spend $50, whereas at Meijer it's like I only saved like 20 bucks because the retail price of their items aren't that expensive. So anyways, I'll share with you guys the deals that were going on. Also too, guys, it's ridiculous. We had the windows open yesterday. I was in shorts. Today I am freezing. It is like 21 degrees I think when I woke up this morning, and it's only supposed to like get colder and actually no, I think it's supposed to get a little bit warmer by I think Friday and like the weekend. It's supposed to be kind of back into like the 50s, 60s, which is kind of nice. So it's not going to be as hot as like yesterday, Monday was, but it's supposed to get warmer, which is again nice. But it's freezing cold today. Like again too, was probably a high of like maybe 30s or maybe low 40s today. So it's like winter weather again. It's like what I expect February to be, but no, yesterday, you know, and like again too, the weird fluctuation in all the temperature and stuff like that has been you know, kind of crazy. And then too with the like the tornadoes yesterday and the tornado siren going off, it's like ridiculous to then today it being like 30 degrees outside, because when that happens in the summertime, it's normally just cooled down a little bit instead of of like being 90 degrees out, it'll be like 70 degrees out. No, it's like it went from being like 70 degrees out to being like 20 degrees. So you can feel that temperature a lot differently than you do in the summer when you get those kind of like severe thunderstorms and tornadoes, you know, like warnings and stuff like that. So yeah, like, and I was like, I need to be wearing gloves, whereas yesterday I went out and was wearing shorts. Like, that's the difference in one day can make. So anyways, I'll share with you guys what we did end up picking up from Meijer today. So this stuff right here on the table is what we ended up picking up from Meijer. Like I said, we ended up spending $47.13. Again, probably should have been $1 cheaper, but we did end up saving $21.62, which was awesome. So, and that was like only coupons was $13.09. The regular just like sale markdowns were only $8.53. So again, too, not even like that many like sales. So even too, like when Meijer says like, oh, we have this item on sale, and you'll see it, it's like the same price as like Jewel's, but it's only like $1 cheaper than like what the retail price is. So like if it's something like, for example, the Angel Soft, I think those were on sale for $7.49, but I think they retail at like $7.99 or maybe $8.49. So you're only like saving like 50 cents off what the retail cost is. And then they also had $1 off coupon. So I only ended up paying $6.49 for it. So I saved like maybe around like $1.50 or $2. But like at Jewel, something like that would be like $13.99 at retail cost. And then again too, if I got it for the same price, it'd be like almost saving half. So that's again too where like shopping at different stores will end up costing different. Also too, if you were to buy this at like Walgreens or CVS or something like that, probably the same thing too. It'd be like $15.99, you know, for a 12 count bag of toilet paper. But that's why too, it's most important if you are going to shop at those kind of stores, especially ones that are very expensive, you really focus on making sure that you're buying just like the sale items and things like that, and taking advantage of those and the coupons. Whereas again too, if I knew I really needed something that we were out of or whatever, picking it up at Meijer's not the worst place to do it, whereas picking it up at Jewel would be like double the price probably. So again too, like those kind of stores, you just have to kind of know like what the retail cost of some of those, you know, items are. So that's why again too, when you look at that, sometimes the savings isn't always great. I don't always expect to save 50% at Meijer, but that's what I aim for at, like, you know, again too, my shopping and stuff like that with coupons and sales and stuff like that. But again too, I know at a store like this, I probably won't actually see that savings, but these were all really good deals and pretty worth it. And had I come across these sales at Jewel, I would have done them. It's just, like I said, the savings will look different. So that was the deal with the Angel Soft. They also had these Cape Cod chips, which were a 20 count bag. They were on sale for $10.99, and there was $1.25 off coupon, making them only $9.75 or 74 cents, which is also not too bad of a price. And so Jack likes to eat these and like was actually asking for like those bags of like potato chips and like the pretzels and stuff like that. The fishy crackers, we'll get a lot of those. So that was an okay deal on that. They also had baby carrots on sale for 99 cents. We picked up 4 bags. Jack also loves eating carrots, so we go through a lot of carrots. They also had the same deal that was running from last week. They had the Prego pasta sauce, which was on sale for I think it was $6 for 3, and then there was a $2 off of 3 coupon, so it was only $4 for 3, or like $1.33 each, which is a good price for pasta sauce. They also had the different types of the Campbell's soups. I like to get different varieties that I can't get at Aldi, because for example, they're like regular cream of chicken and cream of mushroom soup, which are the only 2 varieties they normally have, are like 50 cents or so. The price might have went up a little bit, but normally that's around the price that they have been. So I know that those probably wouldn't be as good of a deal as this, but some of these items like this Fiesta nacho cheese, or French onion, or cream of onion, cream of celery, those kind of ones that are, you probably would only be able to get, like again too, I can't pick these up at Aldi, and they're different varieties that I do have some recipes for, because I have this really good Campbell's cookbook that I really like to use, and it does use some of these more like the different varieties of like soups. So you could also get like a can of like tomato soup, or chicken noodle soup, or like I said, those other varieties of cream of soups, but those probably wouldn't be as good of a deal, like the condensed soups, as like you know, you can pick up generic at, you know, like an Aldi or, you know, again, a different generic store brand. But because these are Campbell's and they don't normally have generic store brands of these varieties, they're on sale at $6 for 4, and then there's a $2 off of 4 coupon, making them only 4 for 4 or $1 each, which, like I said, is not that bad of a price for these other varieties I will pay. But again, too, if I was just buying like a can of like cream of chicken soup or something like that, I probably would not end up thinking that that's a very good deal, because I know that I can get that cheaper. It was the same running from last week too. They also had that available. They also had the like helper, like, you know, meals, so like tuna helper or hamburger helper, you know, like that kind of stuff. But they were on sale. I believe it was $3 for 2, and there was a $1 off 2 coupon, making them only 2 for 2 or $1 each, which wasn't too bad. I did this the other night just because it was kind of a quick, fast, sort of easy dinner, and then I added extra broccoli to it too. So it was a little bit more filling and hearty, went a little further, but it was nice because, again, too, if it's just like we don't have anything ready or there's nothing defrosted or something like that, you can always just do like the you know, something like this and then just add tuna to it. So I did that the other night, and like I said, worked out pretty well. But I like having some of that kind of stuff on hand every once in a while. They also had Haagen-Dazs ice cream bars, which were on sale $3.99, but there was a $1 off coupon, making them only $2.99. For 3 bars is about $1 a bar, which isn't too bad. They also had these Harvest Snaps, which the only kind they have is this tomato basil or like something mango something. I don't know. I don't think I really like that kind, but they didn't have the regular kind, which I really love. But these were on sale, or normal price $2.49, and then there was a $1 off coupon, making them $1.49, which is not too bad. I got a handful of these at Jewel a little while back, and they were like I think a 99 cents each, which was pretty good. They also had the Stouffer's mac and cheese. So these were normal price $3.49, but I believe there was a $1 off 2 coupon, and again, I don't know why that coupon didn't come off, which would have made them only $2.99, which is normally when I get a sale on these what I'll expect to pay. Again, anything cheaper than that's really awesome, but I think Walmart's price is about the same price as at Meijer's, like $3.49 or something like that. So it wasn't too bad of a deal, but I mean, it was the same as like what Walmart's price was anyway, but I was expecting that coupon to come off. So like I said, I don't know why it didn't, but unfortunately, you know, like I said, it was a $1 difference. They also had these items that were up here were the like, you know, the personalized coupons, but the Crest Kids toothpaste was $2.09, and there was a $1.25 off coupon. That was a little under $1, which again too I thought was a pretty good price for that. And then they also had the like lunch makers. These were normal price $1.29. There was a 25-cent off coupon, so it was like $1.04, and that was also the same thing too with these canine carryouts. They were also $1.29. I don't know if I said that. That was the same price as that too. They were $1.29, but then there's a 25-cent off coupon, and then it ends up making a $1.04, which again too is not that bad of a price, and the dogs get a little treat. They also had these Michelinas, like frozen mac and cheese, because you know I got the Stouffer's and then also got these, but the coupon on that was pretty good. They were $1.39, but there's a 50-cent off coupon, so it was only like a 79 cents, which was pretty good. And then lastly, the freebie that I had was also on this Lance like crackers, so those were completely free for a 6-pack, which again too is pretty good. Some of those little things kind of too, but like I said, overall I thought that what we ended up picking up wasn't too bad, especially too like the pastas and toilet paper, like that kind of stuff. I realized we're actually getting very low on toilet paper. I had a bunch like from getting a bunch of deals, like for like a big period of time I was getting a bunch of deals on toilet paper, and I haven't seen a lot of deals lately. So this actually had a 50-cent off advertised. The Angel Soft had a 50-cent off advertised coupon, but there was also an additional $1 coupon in my account, so I don't know if that is for everybody or they just like had another coupon as well, but they didn't advertise it just for the 50-cent off one. So it was supposed to be like $6.99, but the $1 off actually takes it to $6.49 if you clip that one instead of the 50-cent off coupon. So like I said, it worked out really well to get an extra 50-cent off, but that's not too bad of a price because it is for the 12-count mega rolls, so they're only a little bit over 50 cents per roll, which is normally what I like to pay for, like depending on the size again too, of like toilet paper. So overall, not too bad of a price, but again too, some good deals that were going on at Meijer. So I'm going to get this stuff put away. I thought I'd just share with you guys what was going on at Meijer for this week. Well guys, I'm gonna take a shower and get to bed. In addition to getting the grocery shopping stuff done, I also made my list for Tony's and Caputo's, so my dad most likely will go there on Friday after work, and then I'll have that haul to share with you guys. I did partially work on Jewels as well for Saturday, which might end up changing. We might actually be going on Sunday, because I believe that on Saturday we were supposed to go and pick up the couches from my aunt's house. I think I was telling you guys that maybe in yesterday's vlog, and I know originally when we went over there, not this past Tuesday but the Tuesday before that, we were going to get one of her sofa and love seat sets, so we're most likely going to pick that up on Saturday in the morning, and so I should have my Jewel and Aldi haul done maybe on Sunday. And then I also got to a little bit of editing today, and I also did some dishes too, so got some stuff done, which was really awesome. I didn't do any picture like editing or anything like that, because when I was working on my grocery list was when I was watching the Bulls game tonight, and I've been trying to like put on like a sports game when I've been going through the pictures. I think I said editing pictures. I've been organizing them. So like tomorrow the Cubs game will be on at 2. And it was tough because today my dad got home at 3 o'clock. So I was like, I don't want to start it. And then, you know, like he gets home and then we leave to go to the store. So I didn't end up doing that while I was watching it. I also missed the beginning of it too, so I only was like watching it for like a half an hour before we had to leave really anyway, so I wouldn't have had much time to have gotten it done. And then again too, I was working on my grocery list while I was watching the Bulls game. The Bulls game did go into a double overtime tonight, so it was a very long basketball game. Cubs are playing tomorrow, like spring training game at 2 o'clock, and then the Blackhawks are playing tomorrow night at I think 8 o'clock. So I actually have a couple of times tomorrow when I can work, but I think that'll be really well because I can kind of take a break for a little while, then go back and like work on it again later. Because I was telling you guys too, I'm at the point right now where it's like I need to have a lot of attention to detail and make sure that I'm like really looking over photos and trying to match things up and stuff like that, to make sure I'm putting things in the right, like, you know, pairing the pictures up with the right pictures that maybe do have like a date on the back and stuff like that. So because of that, I am like, it's just a lot of mental focus, and I can't just sit there for like hours and hours doing that. Whereas like sorting the pictures at the beginning, I was like, and I could sit there for like hours because it was just like, oh, this is like the same size pictures or whatever. I was easily able to sort through those. But now it's a little bit more like they're sorted. I need to like detail, like organize them, if that makes sense. So it's just, it works well to kind of space it out a little bit and not work for like so many hours. But like again too, like the baseball game's like 2-3 hours, you know, something like that. So like I'm still sitting there for a while. It's just I get to kind of break it up a little bit, and I do get to like watch the sports game a little bit like while I'm working and stuff like that. And too, I'm getting a lot of progress done with them and everything. It's just need some of that time to just to break it up a little bit, so I'm not just out there working for like 8 hours straight. So anyway, so I'm, like I said, I'm gonna take a shower and get to bed. But if you guys did enjoy today's vlog, make sure you guys give a big old thumbs up. If you guys are new, we'd love if you'd subscribe, and I'll see all of your sunshiny faces tomorrow. So bye guys.